And we are back in New Game Plus this time. I've replayed pretty much the entire game, and a few things have changed now. First off, we are level 10. So we have a full distillery. First off, Squirt Cider with plus 10 max health, Hearty Punch plus 1 chance to carry on if defeated, and damage surrounding foes if defeated. Bastion Bourbon, health tonics fully restore health, and plus 2 health tonic capacity. Rare Whiskey, plus 100% critical hit chance when under 33% health. Mender Meat, gains some health by counterblocking with the Bullhead Shield. Cinnabrick Stout, plus 33% speed while defending. Black Rye, plus 2 black tonic capacity. Bull Brandy, plus 15% damage resistance. Life Rain, surviving attacks that hold it for defeat. And Leech Shade. Gain some health by striking foes, but minus 66% health tonic potency.
Bull brandy is thicker than paint. Makes your skin feel as tough as knife bark.
Then we have 2 new shrine idols. Rufus, God of Thirst and Plenty. Foes shall never yield health tonics or black tonics. The gorging host grows ever larger yet remains insatiable. His eyes awash in tears. That means we'll only have the one we start out with. Pretty much. And Older, God of Chance and Whim. Foes shall sometimes turn to air, unable to be hit. Alive forever in a single moment, the carefree sun placed beyond the reach of time. Basically, another Gump, but even stronger. Then we have some upgrades. We have also quite a lot of fragments, 27k. Enough to upgrade everything. But the only ones we'll be using are gonna be the Galleon Mortar, the Brushes Pike, the Sail Hammer, and the Fang Repeater because of the Vigil. Seriously, there's no other reason. If you don't have the Vigil anymore, please don't use this thing. So the difference between the Brushes Pike and the Sail Hammer is that the Brushes Pike is used for safety, pretty much, and the Sail Hammer is a powerhouse to defeat a foe pretty quick, but not regarding your own health, because you will probably take a lot of damage when using this. So we'll be using the Brushes Pike more. Okay, got the Fang Repeater. And let's see, what will we be using here? Yeah, let's go for this. So, let's use this pipe. And there's also 3 other ones. Bedroll, Stockpot, and the History Books, but we can't see those for some reason. Actually, I've accidentally already done this once and gotten the Vigil. Well, that was bad, but I can't undo it anymore, so we'll have to just do it again.
Kid takes another drag, goes out like a light. There's something you should know about the kid, but let me take it from the top.
Who knows where is basically like a wave of a lot of foes. Or multiple waves, rather. Let's go for this one to complete the Vigil, even though we already have. He needs to gain a bit of health. There we go.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
That would have completed the vigil if we didn't already do it. And 19 reflections remain.
Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
So 20 waves in all. The enemies themselves don't give any experience or fragments, but between the waves you sometimes get them.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Speaking of which, I think Rooks also had white hair for some reason. And this is a lot of squirrels. I wish I had an area of effect weapon here.
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
Some windbags. Gotta take these out.
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money.
That's admirable.
Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Celandia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
Yep, we've seen a lot of stuff that's out there.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Those two windbags both fell down. Well, I'm not complaining. Also, would you mind not hammering holes into the floor? Because the platform stays the same for all waves. So, it's not really good if we have holes in it so early on. It leaves us less room to fight.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
That sucks. Oh god. Well, Were Whiskey is active, so that's nice. And Lifeline saved us. Okay, only one now. Oops. And Olaf strikes again. He triggers way too often with small bullets like this. So it's best not to use them, if possible.
So what'd the kid do? Why he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years?
Well, what else should he have done? There wasn't much left for him.
In the history of Celandia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
So I guess that makes him kinda special in that way. Alright.
How there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break.
some more shipments. Let's destroy these before they open.
In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
Alright, we must be done. Only 8 remain. Lots of squirts right here. And some fire turrets. Well, at least the squirts let me regain some health, so that's nice.
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
The sky bridges let you fly around a bit on the platform here. Might be useful sometimes, but I'm not really using them.
He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Okay, and where was deactivated?
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
That's kinda sad. And he fell off.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Yep, we've seen plenty of that. And these guys are demolishing the platform again. Ah, there's a pretty big hole now. There too.
We finally arrived at Caelandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Ah, great, more of these. Whoa. Would you mind going away? Okay, this isn't going well.
Wait, where was I?
There are way too many of these. Without a decent ranged weapon, we have a pretty bad chance against them. At least they damage themselves too.
Maybe now's not the time.
Well, at least Hearty Punch saved us. There we go.
But then, all I got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
Come to think of it, Kid probably isn't his real name. I kind of didn't think of that. Well, the rest of this should be pretty easy.
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
one of those wolves. And some wood bags. There we go.
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
Reflection complete. There we go. That was our first trip to who knows where. But 3 still remain.
The trappers, daring bunch of fools. They'll be missed. The faith. Mother, this one's for you. Never thought I'd see that thing completed. Not in this life.
Alright, we have completed the memorial. So, next time we'll take on another one of these dreams. So, until then.